What's going on, guys? This is Shustybang and Fake Thriller, and welcome to another episode of our Battlefield 3 weapon reviews. Today, we're looking at the M60E4. This gun is available for the support class only and can be unlocked after achieving 130,000 points within the support kit.
A little bit of weapon info for you on the M60E4. The nation of origin is the United States of America. The magazine capacity is 100 rounds standard, but can be upgraded to 200 rounds with extended magazines. The fire rate is a very low 580 rounds per minute. The fire type is full auto only, and the reload time is 7.2 seconds. The damage for the M60 is 34 hit points of damage per bullet at 8 meters, and trails down to a minimum of 22 hit points of damage per bullet at a maximum of 60 meters.
Thanks to a huge buff from the patch, the LMGs are now, at least in my eyes, a much more effective weapon in Battlefield 3. The M60E4 is one of the few LMGs I find effective, much like the M249. It's obviously best suited for support and suppression roles, but it didn't have much trouble using this gun in a much more aggressive manner. It's certainly not a run-and-gun weapon, but I wouldn't be afraid to move to the front line with this gun and push the enemy back. The thing that I really like about the M60E4 is that you can just let it rip in full auto, and it's surprisingly stable. It doesn't jump around a lot like other LMGs. It's actually pretty comparable to the RPK as far as its stability goes. Once you get past its initial jump and recoil from that first bullet, you can stabilize it and hold down that trigger and fully suppress and cover a huge area with surprising accuracy. My preferred attachments for the M60E4 is the holographic sight, bipod, and extended mags. I prefer the holo sight because I like to be a little close to the enemy, almost towing the front line, but not exactly being the closest person. The bipod and extended mags are a must, so you can deploy the bipod and let her rip, either mowing enemies down or creating a dead zone where they can no longer access. I'm going to give the M60E4 a 4 out of 5. Beside the obvious downside of being limited in maneuverability and speed, the M60E4 has a very slow rate of fire. If you get into a gunfight at close range, unless you can get the jump on the enemy, you'll find yourself struggling to win your gunfights.
The M60 is best used in game modes where the enemy's movement is easily predicted. I found the weapon to be most effective when played as a supporting player as opposed to someone who's constantly moving around. In addition to the damage buff, the LMGs now greatly benefit from suppression effects. This means you can more easily lock down enemy routes simply by laying on the trigger. The best way to get kills with the M60 is with burst firing though, and you'll want to keep the full auto to a minimum unless you're intentionally dishing out suppressive fire. You'll find burst shots to be much more effective when trying to take out enemies. But that doesn't always mean the kills come easy. I found myself getting a large number of assists with the M60. Oftentimes I would put 1 or 2 bullets in an enemy from very far off, not getting the kill, but softening them up for my buddies on the front line. If you are looking to use the M60, I would recommend either the reflex sight or the M145 3.4 times zoom scope, depending on the map. Also, I would recommend the bipod over the foregrip. The M60 doesn't have the side-to-side recoil that would require a foregrip, and it certainly isn't worth the decreased accuracy. Finally, I'd recommend playing into the cover fire role and equip extended magazines. That way you can suppress an area for much longer without having to worry about the M60's dreadfully long reload time. I'm going to rate the M60 a 3 out of 5 stars.
Alright guys, that's going to wrap up another Battlefield 3 weapon review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Overall, the M60E4 has earned a 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Alright guys, as always, we're interested to know what you think of the M60E4, so go ahead and leave us a comment down below. Also, if you're interested to see all the other weapon reviews we've already done, you can check in the description and you'll find a link that will take you to the playlist. Alright guys, thanks for watching and we'll catch you later. Hey guys, check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/fakethriller and twitter.com/snoof603.